Okay, we're live with using Google Apps for collaboration between teachers is the session that we're doing. I'm Vicki Sedgwick, and I'm a K-8 technology teacher, and I use Google Apps a lot with myself and with other teachers. Would you like to introduce yourself, Tally?
Oh, sure. Hi, Vicki. My name is Tally Burkhart, and I live in the Orange County area. I've taught English language arts for about 15 years now, and I was just recently laid off from a charter school support agency, so I'm looking for a position in technology or English.
Awesome. So, do you have any ideas on the topic? Like, what do you use Google Apps a lot to collaborate with other teachers, or?
I mostly use what was formerly Google Docs, which is now Google Drive. And it's a great way to, if you have to work together with other adults for professional development or documents that you're contributing at your school site, it's really neat to be able to have that to put together that information. The only downside is that if you have a lot of people trying to type at once, just like we had this morning, sometimes it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Right, that's for sure. I run into that problem myself. I've been involved in a lot of Edcamps, not just home as a moderator, but putting together those, and we find Google Apps are really valuable for that, just for coordinating all of the efforts between all the collaborators. So we set up presentations to use, have checklists for things that we need to get done, all of that kind of stuff. And include Google Plus and Hangouts, that really helps too. So
yeah, that's been awesome. I just presented at Rockstar Lake Tahoe a few weeks ago, and that's how we're putting together our docs, and we're doing that for Rockstar Orange County this week also.
Oh, are you an Orange County presenter too?
Yes, I am.
I'm presenting at Solano Beach. So.
Oh, awesome. Have a great time.
Yeah. Too bad they're at the same time, or I'd be
I
in.
know.
So, I don't know if we want to share some resources. I don't know what Ryan had in mind for what he wanted to do, since he didn't stay in the session. I think he had trouble. He couldn't get his mic to work or something. So.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I did a session at Lake Tahoe just on the basics, so I didn't really have any specific resources for them to use. And we kind of, since the Rockstar is hands-on, I just showed them the basics and they got to play.
Right. I just don't know what we want to specifically cover with this, other than, let me throw in, I'll talk about a couple things. The documents on Google Apps for Ed, for how to use them, I'll tweet out that resource. They've got, I'm sure you've seen them, but for those who haven't, there's really good information on learning. On the training program is really good on the. If you look at the Google Apps Certified Trainer, just the information that they provide is really good if people need to learn how to use Google Apps. I think the easiest way to use it is to just jump in and do it. Edit a document together, create a presentation together, participate in something like this where it becomes kind of crazy trying to edit all together. So the training materials are being revamped, but because so much has changed and continues to change in Google Apps, but it's good stuff.
Yeah, the thing I love about Google is I'm a Google certified teacher, and they are always asking for teacher feedback. So a lot of the information that we send them will help them with their new apps and changing what works for them. So they're always looking for feedback on that.
Right. Right.
And there's even a There's even a send feedback thing at the bottom of the screen.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to tell people about, because a lot of times people ignore that, but I know they do use it, so it's a good thing to use. If you run into an error or find something that's awkward to use, they do take that feedback and actually make changes, so it's a good idea to use that. So. Sorry, tweeting out a couple things here.
No problem.
We can get a few people interested in the session, because cool. I think it's a good session to do. I just think that there's so many choices. It's hard to...
Definitely, and you'll probably find that with Rockstar as well. There were so many good sessions we didn't know, which people were so torn.
Well, I attended Rockstar actually in a couple years ago, and I found myself, wanting to go to, almost all of them. So you just kind of flip a coin and go to one. So
yeah,
it's okay. I don't mind that.
When you tweeted, did you share the link, or do you have to send out the invitation? Didn't have more people sign up for this session? Because I had trouble. I didn't even think my sign up went through on the doc.
No, they're not showing up. I think they tried, but they didn't go through. So I just tweeted out to tweet back to me. So. Just tweet back. So if nobody does, we can, hang out or just end the session if we don't really have any. Because I thought that Ryan may have had, some ideas on things he wanted to talk about since he's the one who proposed it. But I'll try inviting him one more time. There we go. Well, don't know if he'll make it in, but it's too bad if he doesn't, because he may have had some good ideas or some things that he definitely wanted to talk about. So I know for me, I found them invaluable in certain things, even for some friends and I, just talking even in a non-educational setting, we used them to help plan a party and things like that, because that way you're not, they started out wanting to, do just a word processing document, and I'm like, oh no, let's, move it into Google Docs and do a document that we can share, because otherwise it becomes crazy trying to track the changes.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's also the nice thing about it is you won't have to go back and forth, and it'll pick up the edits momentarily, so that's great.
Right. I find even with adults, though, it's nice to have the the revision history, because sometimes adults, just like kids, accidentally delete things, so it's nice to have that revision history to go back to also. So you can restore something that somebody accidentally deleted, because if you get too many people, they type on top of one another.
So you can actually go back if someone typed over yours. How does that work? I've never actually done that.
What I've done is, if you go to File and then Revision History, you can look at a revision a few back, and then I'll copy and paste what was accidentally deleted, and then put it back into the doc that exists right now. And that way, you're not reverting to that version, so you're not losing anything else, but you're at least, you can find that old paragraph that somebody accidentally deleted.
Yeah, that's good to know, because we find, especially if you're writing a story or a document that's longer, it makes it difficult when you lose stuff.
That's right. I hate that. And that's one thing I like about it, is you don't lose it. And I love the automatic save. some adults that I've done it with, they're like, well, where do you save? Well, it's automatic, which is great. So.
Yeah, that's definitely a plus. Of course, when I'm being recorded, they've got to be doing the lawn outside, so hopefully you don't have to hear the...
It's okay, it's not bad. You hear the... Of course, it's like that. Well, I came to school, actually, to do this because there's just too much going on in my house with my kids being home. I'm like, it's going to be too noisy. I'll just go to school. So.
That's nice. What school are you at?
I'm at a small Episcopal school in the San Fernando Valley, St. Martin in the Fields. So
cool.
We're pretty tiny.
How many students?
We have about 100 K to 8, so it's pretty
wow,
small.
that is small.
Yeah. It's small, but very nice. My kids both went here, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I don't know if we don't have anything else, we could just end this broadcast and then get ready to join the next set. I know there's a slight break, I think.
I think they canceled session 3 because of the time frame. So are they going to, is everyone getting together for like a sum up at the end, or did they mention?
They're going to, they're going to do a sum up and a slam. I'm sure you've participated in slam since you're at GCT.
Yeah, that was really interesting. My first slam at Rockstars. So. And it really is a slam.
So yeah, so they're doing a slam at the end, but they said there's like a 10-minute break before the slam starts. So the slam starts about 10 to 12, I guess. So.
Okay, so we have about 15 more minutes before that.
Yeah. So is there anything else you want to say about using Google Apps for collaboration between adults?
Well, it's a great resource, and it's too short a time to go through all the steps for people that may not be familiar with it. But they should just take some time. There's tutorials available, and there are so many ways that you can use it. And I'm just barely becoming familiar with Google Plus now, but it's also a great way, just as we're doing now, to share ideas with one another.
Right, I agree. Explore, and don't be afraid to try, because it's not like you can't delete, a document. Try it. Set it up, try it, go through the tutorials. I think if you do all of that, you'll be surprised at what it can do. I think some people are very surprised at how robust it is. They think they have to use Word rather than using a Google Doc, but it does a lot. So try it. And I guess that's it.
Sounds good, Vicki. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and have a wonderful weekend.
You too, and I'll see you in the slam.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.